It low-key feels like Humpty Dumpty sitting on your controller and you're trying to play with it.
No! No! Hey guys, Lucas and Billy here, the Musashi boys, and today we are ranking the controllers that we've used. And we want to rank what's best, basically. We want to see what's best because me and Billy have different opinions. We're mostly on the same track, but there's some things where we just...
And this is going to be the definitive tier list you'll ever see in your life, though.
100%. So right here, we got the PS3 controller. I already got a perfect tier for this right now.
What did he say? Boy, what the hell, boy?
What the hell?
Does anyone out there not have their finger slip on the trigger that's angled literally downwards like it doesn't want your finger on it?
Not exactly that great. Yeah, okay. I'll agree with you.
D for dog.
I think it is like a D. Let's do one of my controllers, baby.
GameCube.
GameCube controller.
F tier.
The fuck? How will people play Smash with this? That's like what it's known for. It's not a great controller, but it's pretty comfortable.
It has like a little stub. Like, what's the point of the little stub?
What do you mean by that?
The yellow stub. It's like...
Oh, the C stick.
Yes. Oh, why wouldn't it be the same as the other one?
It works great for Smash, and it's not like you play first-person shooters.
Okay.
It's not like you play
Are we
first-person
ranking
shooters.
all these games off just Smash? Or all these controllers just off Smash? No! No! You play Donkey Kong on it. You play Zelda on it.
Yeah, for Zelda it's great. For Mario it's great. It's just used for like the camera and stuff.
Okay, what is it?
It's like C tier.
I know that's fine.
It's like
with me.
C tier.
I think that's fine. Okay, Xbox. Original Xbox controller.
8.
8. You trying to troll our viewers? They're not gonna
No. This is a definitive tier list. Sorry.
This is the definitive list. You meant S tier. Huh? Minus a couple tiers. I think it's honestly, I haven't used it in a long time, but it's probably D.
I have one.
It'd be trash. It's old, so it's to be expected. I don't put it past these older controllers, you know?
For the time, it had a lot of versatility. It had a lot of buttons and stuff. I think the issue is definitely the shape. It looks like it could have been good if it didn't have that middle hump, like this middle hump. It low-key feels like Humpty Dumpty sitting on your controller and you're trying to play with it. But it's low-key cutting short to F though. Out of what we've had, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
For life-changing controllers.
Oh.
Nintendo. For me, it's low-key like it's like a C. It's not great.
Really?
Yeah, it's not great. Actually not having a joystick and being able to point and shoot, when it works amazing. When the motion controls work, it's amazing actually. When they don't work, I don't know what to tell you. So that's why it's like in the middle. You have literally one big button used
For like everything?
Everything, and your grandma will literally know how to play.
And that's the point why I think it deserves to be higher. Because, okay, I was honestly gonna put this like up here. Think about how many people played the Wii just because it was motion controls. And just how unique that was and how people love that and how much like families and doing bowling and all this type of stuff and like party games, like all this crazy stuff, right? But then you bring up the point that it just kind of doesn't fucking work most of the time, right? But you have to give it credit. When your grandma is like, what the fuck is this?
But she's bowling and beating you?
It's like, come on.
Yeah, it is better than C. So that's why I saw it. C, B, it has some novelty to it, you know?
Yes.
So it is like a B tier. I would say that. Let's just get this out of the way.
Okay, let's see it.
Whee! No, I'm kidding. It's just F tier. Me personally, I genuinely enjoy this more than the Xbox controller. It looks atrocious.
Who forgot that we didn't have 3 arms? Like when they were designing it, some dude drew it and he had like someone with a 3rd arm, like
Yeah.
or like someone behind, like hi.
And so you either have to go boop, 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 or you go to the left, but you drop the controller, or you hold it and do that. But now, how are you supposed to move? You only have the D-pad. It's not that comfortable.
It's not that good.
But again, don't tell Lucas. I'd rather do that shit.
No, let's do it. Honestly.
Really?
Not a great controller. You know, and then we'll go. This honestly.
That's a DualShock 2.
It's better than the DualShock 3. And hear me out. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? but it was before the DualShock 3. The DualShock 3 should have evolved it more. It literally just was like, here's some joysticks, boom, boom. But it doesn't feel any better. From DualShock 3 to DualShock 4 is like, big jump.
I think the main selling point was actually the gyroscope type of feature. You know, Xbox had the Kinect and like those type of things, but that was kind of like that generation of games. So I do like the DualShock 3 more than the 2.
Yeah.
But the 2 was definitely more intuitive for the type of games that you would be playing on it.
Yeah.
So for that, I would say it's a better controller.
Which brings me into the Wii U. I didn't use the Wii U a lot, but I think whoever fucking thought about this was like, what if, imagine a 2DS, or a DS, right? But it's just your home screen, right? Your TV, and then you have another screen, and then it makes a humongous DS. But the controller's bulky, and you have to charge it, and it makes no fucking sense.
I think that's not even the best way to describe it. I think it's like you take your iPad and you make it like this big, and you make it 5 times bigger, and the battery is just terrible, and
And simply because you have to charge it like a lot, it goes into this category, right? Let's get a God tier in there. Let's just say it.
The Google Stadia is probably one of the best controllers I've ever seen in my life. Huh? Like, why do you own one?
Don't pick it up. And then we go. Let's get all the older ones out of the way so we can finish up. Okay, we got the Xbox 360 controller. I'm arguing B tier right next to the Wii.
Here's my thing. I don't like the Xbox 360 controller solely because I am a Sony fanboy and Nintendo fanboy, right? But I won't undermine the revolutionary controller design. We have one of these bad boys right here. And to most degree, most people would say that in that generation, this is the best controller. So it's B tier.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Let's be real here.
It's Switch time. Let's get all the
Nintendo out of the way.
Nintendo out of the way. Switch Pro, B tier. It's good. I think it's like low key below the Xbox. Like, I don't like the Xbox, but I could say it's below the Xbox.
Yeah.
So you know where I'm coming from.
And then we got the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons.
Oh.
Okay. Really?
Okay. Well, it's low key like C or D. I'm not really too picky.
That's what I'm saying. And hear me out. I know people the Joy-Cons break and stuff. Think about the fact that you can immediately play most games 2-player if you really want.
Yeah, with your broken controller.
But for most children and stuff to be able to immediately play with their friends, boom. How many people prefer Mario Kart with just the side Joy-Con? So many people would rather just play it like that.
But
right?
would we?
No, but we're
So you're putting it below the GameCube controller.
It's just like the Wii argument.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's revolutionizing kind of the way we
like
play
holding
games.
the Wii controller.
Yeah, it's better, but this is like the Wii one, but if you made it portable. It has a lot of issues. Broken analog sticks, all sort of stuff. That keeps it out of SNA. But it's so revolutionary that it deserves to be somewhere in B, maybe high C. It's like, it's in this range.
It's pretty interchangeable, you're right.
Right?
I would say that too.
The camera died, but let's just keep going on with it. What were you going to say, Billy?
I personally think that the PS4 controller is great. I have a really fun time playing on it.
Okay.
And it's low-key my controller of choice when I play PC.
Okay.
Boom.
I think higher. I think it's at the top of B, at least. Top of B,
maybe even A.
Maybe A. I think you should
Let's just play A.
It is better than it's just better than those other controllers.
Right. It is better than most controllers right now. PS5 controller. I haven't got a lot of time to play with it. I personally think that it's a little too slippery and it's so rounded. I think it's still on par with this. I also haven't played it that much.
Wait, I want to see where you put it.
I just put it in A.
Put it in A, okay. And then Xbox controller.
This is fucking F tier. No, the Xbox controller is F tier.
Okay, he's biased. He's a Sony pony. It's over. Just stop it. Stop it. You got to take it from the artisan of controllers, the person, the critic, the je ne sais quoi. I don't even know what I'm saying. Basically, I have had a strong connection to Xbox and Sony, so I've used all of these controllers a lot, the newer controllers. So I would say A tier. A little bit ahead of the PS4.
Okay, real quick. Let's explain that this Xbox controller is the elite one that he's talking about. It's not the normal one.
No, I'm talking about normal one.
The normal one?
Normal one is I'm gonna go into it.
Not
I'm gonna go into it. I think for me, PS5 controller with the haptics, how it feels, and once you use it for a while, get used to it. Obviously, that's how it works. You know, with the controllers, once you get used to it, they feel better. PS5 is S tier. Let's just say this is the elite controller. It's the best. But here's the thing. It almost makes it worse because you have to pay $150 for this controller. So at that point, I would say PlayStation 5 is the best controller. This is basically even with all these other controllers. I would say, you know what? All these are interchangeable. The price really brings down the elite for me. You know, and obviously, you know, Billy, he would probably say, you know, it's C.
It's
right?
low key. It's like
or not a C, but
maybe like B. Let's say B.
Right? So I think this is fine for me. That's a fine list for me.
If you could pick your controller of choice real quick, just so that the viewer knows
all
like,
time,
your personal favorite. I'll say my personal favorite. What's your favorite controller of all time?
Of all time, if I'm just gonna choose for the rest of my life, probably PS5 because I love the haptics and I love comfortability. But if I'm choosing because I want to be a little bit of a sweaty gamer, then I'm choosing the Elite controller because it genuinely gives you an edge. It genuinely is great.
Y'all ain't ready for this, boy.
It was a close one.
Okay,
but there's actually a controller not on this list that's very good.
Yeah, there's actually a couple, but we're gonna do this one specifically. But my personal favorite one is actually I would say the PS4 one. It's this tie between actually the SpongeBob plug and play TV games.
It's good.
0763 model. This is the controller we use to play Nickelodeon all time Smash Brawl Star.
Yeah, super good.
This is the new Smash game.
Like and subscribe. Just like and subscribe and comment and just follow all of our socials down below in the description.
Just end the video. End the video.